living food, so amazing. Eat life. Hi, my name is Selena and welcome to Livelightwel. Today we're going to make Gerson Green Juice. So here is the Gerson Green Juice, and I've had a couple of sips out of it. It's really, really, really good. But first I'm going to talk about juicing and why we juice. Juicing raw fruits and vegetables is at the root of rebooting your body's ability to heal. Juices are essential for cellular detoxification and the cleansing of the liver, kidneys, and colon. Juicing also gets the lymphatic system moving so your body can draw the poisons out and start to heal you. And of course, most of your lymphatic system is in your gut. The father of juicing in North America is Paul C. Bragg, and you may know him from apple cider vinegar, Bragg's apple cider vinegar, Bragg's amino acids. What you might not know is that he was the first to introduce juicing to North Americans. He came out with the hand crank juicer, and he became an advocate of health because he suffered from polio. And he was taken to a sanatorium to heal in Europe, and he made a promise to God that if he was healed, he would spread the health and healing message. And so he started the first health food stores in North America, the sale of the first supplements. He coined the term health food store. And and he was a Christian. So he was one of the first to start the whole juicing movement. And then there was also Norwalk, who came up with the Norwalk juicer, and of course then the famous Max Gerson, who around the 1930s began to popularize juicing with his therapies. Now Gerson, I believe he had migraine headaches, and he found that just with juicing apples that he was able to cure them. So, and because he was a doctor, he was able to cure all these people with tuberculosis as well with juicing. And so he realized, he also cured Albert Schweitzer. And so he realized that the key to healing the body was holistically healing it, was cleansing it on a cellular level, detoxifying it, and clearing up the lymphatic system, balancing out the electrolyte balance in the cells, and that this would have an effect on every single disease, because the idea was to reboot the immune system. And the enzymes and phytonutrients and so on in the plant juices help to do that. It takes a tremendous amount of energy for the body to remove all of the nutrients from fruits and vegetables. Now, we do have a very long digestive tract. Our digestive tract can pull all of these things out of the vegetables, but we wind up only getting about 65% of the vital energies and nutrients from fruits and vegetables that way. Now, you can imagine if you're sick, you're probably only getting about 1% of the nutrients, especially if your lymphatic system, your gut or colon is clogged or coated in plaque. So by juicing, you get 92% of the benefits instead of that 65%. And so that's why, one of the reasons why you want to juice. It's like straight nutrition blood transfusion. So the objective of juicing is not to get fiber. Fiber has nothing to do with it. You can eat lots of salads and vegetables if you want fiber. But our body actually doesn't digest fiber. It removes it. So it's only necessary in terms of having salads and so on. But when you're juicing, the objective is nutrients. It's actually probiotics that digest all of the fiber. And you can easily get that from salads and vegetables. In fact, most of the probiotics digest vegetable matter. But this is how much food you would have to eat to get 1 cup of juice. And if you're in a healing process, you need anywhere from 10 to 20 cups of juice a day. So it's just not possible to consume enough fruits and or vegetables to strengthen your immune system to fight. A lot of people think that by juicing or being a vegetarian, you're not going to get enough of the nutrients that you need. Well, if you look at some of the most muscular animals on the planet, like the elephant or the bull or and the most athletic animals who outrun bears and outrun lions. You're looking at horses, antelope, elk, all of these kinds of animals, and they all are herbivores. If you're ill and you're juicing like 10 glasses of juice a day, then your body is going to be able to get the nutrients it needs in order to fight disease. With carrot juice, for example, one of the things linked to diabetes is a high amount of yeast in the body. Well, carrot juice is a powerful antifungal and it kills yeast. It's also got a lot of vitamin A in it. And when you do the carrot apple juice, the apple brings out a lot of the healing properties of the carrot juice, but the apple juice also has what's called malic acid in it, and that helps with the Krebs cycle in the body, which helps to deliver energy to all of your muscles. So again, your body is being strengthened so that you're able to fight disease. It's essential when you're juicing to drink the juice as soon as you make it, because otherwise the juice starts to oxidize. Like rust never sleeps, right? And once it starts to not oxidize, then the amount of phytonutrients, enzymes in it starts to diminish. Another thing is that you always want to use a juice press or a grinding juicer, like a champion juicer or omega juicer, or ideally a juice press, titurating juicer with juice press, like an Angel or a Norwalk juicer. Those are the kind of top of the line, but I just use an omega juicer. It's a grinding juicer. The problem with the centrifugal juicers is that the centrifugal force pulls the enzymes out. So you're just not getting the nutritional value that you need. Juicing really helps to strengthen the cell. It helps to detoxify the cells so they can get rid of pesticides, metals, toxins, free radicals, and at the same time, the juices, the enzymes, and the nutrients in it also help to stabilize the electrolyte balance, the potassium, magnesium, salt balance, so that salt is repelled out of the cell and the balance of magnesium and potassium is as it should be. And this helps strengthen the immune system. The green juice is several different kinds of lettuces combined with some cruciferous, principally purple cabbage. I love purple, and I love purple cabbage. The cabbage is from the cruciferous family. And the cruciferous family, name cruciferous means of the cross, the shape of the cross, because the leaves in cruciferous plants grow in a cross-like formation. So that's how you can identify them. And they tend to have a lot of organic sulfur in them, which is good for the stomach. Purple cabbage can be broken to yield its lifeblood to us so that we can heal, and I thought that was a great description of it, because that's actually what happens. We are using the blood of fruits and vegetables to heal ourselves. And the wonderful thing about the purple cabbage is that it's really a cancer-fighting plant, and it does yield its lifeblood to us. The purple cabbage is also linked to detoxifying glutathione in the body. So that the glutathione picks up free radicals and heavy metals in the body and removes them from the body, and the purple cabbage assists with that process. The green juice uses romaine lettuce. It also uses beet leaves. Beet leaves are extremely high in iron. Watercress is another one of the plants, the leafy vegetables, that is in the green juice. And it's in there because it tells the brain to stop feeding cancerous or tumorous cells in the body. It starves them, basically. So I hope you enjoy all the visuals. And so let's go into how to make green juice. So you're going to need a quarter head of romaine lettuce, 1 to 2 leaves of green leaf lettuce or red, Swiss chard, 1 leaf, watercress. It's really important to get a watercress that hasn't been grown on a farm where they use animal feces to grow it. It's best to get watercress that's harvested above the water line, and a lot of that tends to be wildcrafted. A quarter of a green pepper, curly endive leaves, 1 to 2 beet leaves, purple cabbage, 3 leaves, and 1 Granny Smith green apple. So you can just begin to juice all the ingredients in no particular order. Sometimes I'll put the watercress like somewhere in the middle because it's only 3 leaves. If it's at the beginning, it could get lost, and if it's at the end, it could get lost. So when you juice the cabbage, it's best to take the leaves and roll them up and stick them in the juicer. That way the whole cabbage is preserved. It doesn't mold. It just keeps better that way. So I'm doubling the recipe today for a double glass. So I'm using half of a green pepper, and you can also just slice up the cabbage and put it in. You can do like an 1 to 2 inch slice, which is probably the equivalent of a leaf or two. So you just put everything in the juicer, like I said, and here we have our beautiful green juice. And you're going to find when you pour it out, kind of red and green makes mud, but if you let it sit for a minute, it'll separate a bit and you'll get beautiful color, but it's best not to because you want everything integrated. So here it is, and see my big double glass that I'll sip for the next couple of hours. So here's the green juice. And you'll notice it looks kind of brown because it's got purple and all kinds of other colors in it, and I'm not going to let it settle. And of course, I always love things that are good for me. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a totally different energy from the carrot juice or from the citrus juice. The citrus juice kind of slices through you, wakes you up, is really invigorating and brightening. And the carrot juice is very energizing and sweet, especially with the apple. Now this is it's got some sweetness in it because we've got the apple in it, but it's very calming. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in more videos, please let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Eat well, eat life.